Welcome to our Copenhagen, Denmark video. We have found ourselves unexpectedly on a boat.
So it's the famous self-governing anarchist community within Copenhagen.
Where are we?
Copenhagen!
Alright, we got our tickets. Now let's get to the metro.
I think we scan this here. If we don't, this is going to look really funny for people that know what to do.
No, I don't think it's that kind of... Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't like the cold, but I feel like this fresh, crisp air and it feels so good. And there's snow just coming in through.
Yeah, inside we're covered, but somehow snow is coming in. I like it. That's a nice greeting. We got a really cool spot.
We have made it to our metro stop, and now I think we have about a 4-minute walk to our hotel.
Alright, we're all checked in. Let's go check out our room. There we go. Cute! Got the bed over here. What happened?
It's a really big bathtub.
Oh, show us. We're staying in a bit of an industrial area because we wanted a better quality hotel. And like we said before, the metro is only about 4-minute walk from here, and then it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get into the center, which is what we're actually about to do. Now we are in the center looking for some food, and I think we're going for
Burgers, because everything else is very expensive.
yes, so we're not gonna be able to eat out at sit-down restaurants very much over here because it is out of our budget.
The bun is like pure oil. If you look at the bun on the other side, it doesn't even look like bread, it's just oil. It looks so good. Burger with mayo, cheese, sauce, bacon, onions, lettuce, and an oily bun. And the loaded fries look so good. So I think it's like cheese sauce, their mayo, and like little bacon bits. Wow, that sauce is so nice. It's a decent sized burger. It's so good. The bacon's so good. Now I'm thinking maybe the bun is in butter. I don't know.
I'm gonna try one of yours. Wow, the sauce with the melted cheese is really, really nice. Wow. And the fries themselves. Okay, I'm excited for this buttery bun. That was really, really nice. You're right there. The bun has something that brings the flavor out even more. It's really, really good. It comes with some ranch. We got the Jacobsen Naked Golden.
Naked Golden.
Naked Golden. And it's probably the best beer I've ever had. I like darker beers. It's very crisp. Not too dark. All right, let's dive into this food and go to the hotel, rest, because we have a long day tomorrow. Good morning from beautiful Copenhagen. First morning over here, we're gonna go explore some Christmas markets and we're gonna eat some breakfast first. So let's go find some Danish pastries. I hear they're really good, so I'm super excited. So we have found ourselves unexpectedly on a boat. We were about to take the train and then we look over and we see a harbor boat and it looks like it's part of the public transportation system. So what we found out is we can get to our destination a lot faster and with 0 carbon emissions. Well, this is 11 minutes to our destination when it was actually going to take us about 25 minutes to get to the bakery. So it's a nice little ride to start our morning. It's actually going really slow, but I guess we're cutting time because we don't have to go all the way through around the city that the train would go. We just go straight ahead since there's a lot of canals and lots of water surrounding Copenhagen. And now we're about to dock and have coffee. It seems like the bakery we're looking for, it's award-winning, but it's in a more industrial area. It doesn't seem like there's much. There's a lot of these. Look like there could be like apartments, actually, because if you see there's furniture, like home furniture in some. Got a sausage roll, looks delicious, and a cardamom bun. The shape is a little different than I'm used to. Later on we're gonna go get some sausages on a bun, yeah? I actually prefer this roll to like a British sausage roll, but it's not warm. So that you can feel the fat of the sausage a little bit in your mouth, but it's really good. The flavors are really good. Yeah? Look at this. They have a USB charging port here in the bus. I've never seen anything like that. Wow. That was a great breakfast, excellent coffee, and actually I tried the cardamom roll afterwards and it was delicious. Now we took the bus and we're going to a very, very particular spot here in Copenhagen. What is it?
It's Freetown Christiania. So it's the famous self-governing anarchist community within Copenhagen. So now we're going to go in, go for a walk around. They say don't film, so we'll try and maybe get some shots to show you guys, but
no promises.
I've been before. This is Maria's first time.
Yep. And I see a school field trip. So, interesting. Yeah, and we're gonna tell you a little more about its story shortly.
We just had a little wander around Christiania, took in the sights, the smells, the people, and it's a really interesting place. A lot of people will say if you're here in Copenhagen not to go, it's dangerous, it's scary. It's not, but then like locals will say don't go after dark because it's still not like, if anything, like it's still not like the safest part of the city, but in the day there's tourists, it's interesting. But the history is really interesting. So the area itself is actually just a small little part of the city. It's pretty much an anarchist commune where people live within their own society and community away from the rules of Denmark and Copenhagen. And essentially during the war, I think World War II, they had all these leftover barracks, didn't know what to do with it. people moved in and they created their own community. It's really interesting seeing as the community is based on bartership, love, free thinking, hippie movement, and basically when you move in here you don't pay for your home or your lodging, but when you leave and if you ever decide to leave, you don't keep anything other than like your own belongings that you had in there. And yeah, it's really interesting. I guess it's not the way it used to be in like the 60s and 70s, but you still get a good feel of what an alternative side of Copenhagen is like.
And we tried to film as much as we could, so we thought the whole area was no filming, but from what I understood from the signs, only in like the center, the main street, you're not allowed to take photos and videos, and that is because they are selling weed. That was like a surreal experience. I lived in California where it's legal, so you can just walk into a store and just buy it, but here it's like a whole nother feeling and vibe that it has, because you're just like, at any moment there could be a police raid and they can just like catch all the people. And I've seen videos, you can probably look at other YouTube videos where they are secretly filming and you'll see a police raid happen and everyone just like scrambling to like pick their stands, take their weed products away. It was a really interesting experience. As we were walking through the main street, we kept getting approached to just go to the stand and buy some weed. It didn't feel safe, but I also wasn't scared. It was just, you know, you're maybe a little bit more on guard in these kind of situations, and maybe it's because the people selling it, they are on guard, looking out for the police all the time like that. Now we are going to head into the old town and maybe eat a little more, have another coffee, and go to the Christmas market.
So we're just walking, getting ready to fly the drone. We come across this, and what stuck up to me the most is how it says, "This is free art," and you always want something like that, especially when it says free in an expensive city. And basically there was a man who was on a voyage with British sea explorer Tim Severin. One dark night, the two explorers were ready to sink in the vessel. They're waist into the water, and they were still astounded by like the infinity of the sea and the sky, and he took inspiration from that for this art, and they survived. They continued, so it makes it a little like lighter.
Olivia, we gotta try this.